Yo, what up? It's your boy Amir. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of That's Dope. So first off, I want to say thank you guys, man. I appreciate each and every last one of you, man. The channel finally hit 10,000 subscribers probably like a month ago. I haven't really had a chance to do a video since then, but that's the first order of business for me, is to just say thank you, and I appreciate every last one of you guys. Some of you guys have been rocking with me since the very beginning. Man, I'm just so grateful. I'm glad that people are enjoying the content and people are taking it in and people are getting something from it. It's so crazy because if you go back on my channel like 9 years ago, something like that, I produced a song for Ice Cube called I Rep That West, but that was the first video that I did, you know, trying to get some momentum going for the channel, because I can't remember when I started the YouTube page, but I remember that video. I remember saying, okay, you know what, I'm gonna start doing content and start pumping out stuff and try to, you know, share what I do and, you know, hopefully get some people to join in and hopefully people will enjoy it. But I didn't really start. I did that video and then I just stopped for whatever reason. But I'm so glad I did this, man, because you all don't even realize how much you all help me and keep me motivated and encourage me to keep going with what I'm doing, just musically and everything. Like, we all feed off each other, believe it or not. So I appreciate every last one of you guys for rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, you should. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you can get an alert every time a new video is uploaded. All right, so look, today I was actually sitting here mixing a record that I produced, and I had a singer come in and sing on it, and I heard something he did in the Adlibs, and what it did is it kind of inspired me, or it made me want to come up with a whole new beat, you know what I'm saying, just from those little Adlibs. Sometimes I just hear like a piece of something and it'll inspire me or make me want to create something around that. So what I did is I took his ad-libs and I brought them into a whole new session, and I kind of manipulated them a little bit. And we're just gonna take those and build on top of that and see what we can come up with. All right, so let's just get right into it. All right, so like I was saying, we're using ad-libs from a completely different song. You know, sometimes when I'm mixing records or I'm messing around with the record, I hear like a little piece and then it inspire me or it'll make me want to do something else. One of my favorite beats I've ever done is called Again, and it's actually on my website at amirperry.com if you want to listen to it. But anyway, that particular beat, it has a hook on it, and the hook comes from a completely different song, sounds completely different. Sometimes, you know, it happens like that. You know, one of my favorite tracks that by Kanye is called Good Life. He chopped up the Michael Jackson Pretty Young Thing sample, but he actually used that sample for like 3 different beats. One was a Memphis Bleak song, I think a Jay-Z song, and then he had his song Good Life. So, you know, sometimes there are certain samples and certain stuff that we can get more than one use out of it. So why not do it? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys hear the snippets or the particular little vocal samples that I took. That's one. All right, and those are like, I just went ahead and I kind of copied them over where I wanted them to go, but all I did was I took them up 12 semitones. I'll play the original so you can hear what it sounds like without the pitch shift. And this one, and that one, actually, you can hear the words when it's sped up. You can hear the words. You can kind of make out what he's saying if you listen really close. But for the most part, it's just gonna sound like a vocal sample, and there's just gonna be another instrument in the beat. But anyway, I got this sound. It's called a Basic Suitcase out of Expand, and we're gonna be playing some chords on top of it. They sound like this. All right, so let's add those on top of the vocals. All right, so the next sound we got is this sound called gated sweeper. Another sound out of Expand. It sounds like this. All right, and we're gonna be using this sound more of, you know, for ambiance, to kind of fill in the holes in between, you know, what we got already. And it's just kind of gonna be holding the beat down more than anything. You know, sometimes I like to add sounds, you know, they don't have like a super significant purpose. They're not playing no crazy melodies or nothing. They just kind of sit in the background and hold the beat down. So let's add that. All right, so up next we got a bass sound. It's called Soft Thumper in Expand. Sounds like this. And it's basically like a sine wave more than anything, but it's gonna be pretty much doing the same thing that we did with the last sound. So let's add that on top of what we already got. All right, so the next sound we got is actually a sound from my Arturia library. This is out of my Jupiter 8V synth, but it sounds like this. Let's try to add something on top of that. All right, let's clean that up a little bit, and I like that. So let's clean that up a little bit and then copy it where it needs to go, and let's keep on building. All right, so I just pulled up the sound out of my Arturia library again, and this is from the Whirly electric piano. It actually sounds like a guitar. But anyway, we're just gonna play some chords that are gonna be pretty much following the suitcase or the electric piano chords from before, but we're gonna make it sound like more of like a stab, you know, something. But let's add that. All right, now the part y'all all been waiting for. Let's start working on the drums. All right, so up next we got this sound that's called Fluty Pipes out of Expand, and we're gonna use this just on the second half of the chorus, something to just kind of break up the chorus and just to kind of add something new. You know, I like to introduce new sounds, especially during the chorus, and sometimes like on the second half of a verse, I'll do something, you know, just to introduce a new sound, just to kind of change it up a little bit. But this is gonna be on the second half of the chorus, so let's add this. All right, so there's really not a whole lot more I want to add at all. Let's just give it one good listen from the top and see what we got. As always, I want to know, what did you guys think about the beat? Drop a comment below. You know I love you guys' feedback. I love just discussing all aspects of music, period. But you know, the feedback, it helps me, you know, get better with what I'm doing. Also, it helps me kind of understand what people like. I know most of you guys are producers or do music, but some of you guys just enjoy the process or just enjoy music, period. So your feedback is always welcomed and appreciated, all right? So drop a comment. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And until next time, arrivederci.